God bless you. How are you doing? This is Dr. Bruce Riley, and I'm talking a little bit today about believable love. That's right, believable love. If love is going to be anything, it needs to be believable, because you can tell someone you love them, but if it's not believable, they'll just reject it. All they hear is just words. They don't have any evidence that love is genuine. So when I talk about believable love, I'm really talking about John 3:16 and everything else that it encompasses. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So I'm really emphasizing the word love as being the motivation for our salvation. Right. Understand this, that love is giving. Love is a sacrifice. And so whether you apply this to a romantic relationship, the love between parents and their children, the love among friends, there's going to be some sacrifice, meaning you're doing it on behalf of others. That is, there is a surrendering of something or yourself for the benefit of that other person. But also, love is compassion. It's a deep concern. It's a care for someone. It's because you love them so much, you're going to actually feel a love for them. You're going to deeply concern yourself with their welfare. That's the love of Christ. And that's the love that we demonstrate. Love is not only sacrifice, it's not only compassion, but love is action. Don't tell me you love me and there's no action. Most of you would agree with me on that. Somebody can tell you they love you all day long, but if there is no action to back it up, it's not believable. So love is doing something about what you care for or who you care for. It's making sure that whatever I care about, they know that I care about them. Whoever it is, they know that I care about them by the action that is taken. See, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So God gives us a perfect example of really what love really is, but also love is having. When you have someone, he redeemed us. He brought us to himself. And so love is going after that person and having them as a part of your life. It's obtaining a relationship, something that you valuable. And so whatever you do, do it with love. Therefore, it becomes the reason or the motivation why you do what you do. But also, what makes love believable? I'll tell you what makes love believable is the other person feels it. You feel it, but also the other person feels it. That makes it believable. When I feel that love and that other person feels the love, it's more believable because they know that it's coming from the heart. Not only what makes love believable, something that you feel, but it's also a benefit. You benefit from that love. There is a sense of belonging, a peace, a joy, a pleasure of being in that person's company. Therefore, it's believable because there's a benefit. I'm gaining something. If you're not getting nothing from it, then it's not really believable because the essence of it is not being manifested into your particular life. But also, you know it. That's it. You know it because you can relate. You can identify with that other person. There's a connection there. But also, it meets a need. Therefore, see, you can love somebody, but if you don't need them, the love is not genuine. I love you, but I need you. I got to have you in my life. That is so essential to love in itself. But also, and I talked about a little bit of this in our Bible study, in the fact that when you love someone and you hurt them, you're going to give them a sincere apology. Because when there's somebody that you genuinely care about and you hurt them, you're going to hurt. You're going to feel their pain on the inside. And you're going to go out of your way to make sure that that pain is dealt with. That your love for them is going to massage away the pain that may have been inflicted by words that you said, or neglect, or coming late, or not showing up at all. You're going to go out of your way to make sure that that person knows how genuinely sorry you really are. And so it's going to affect you, but also it's going to affect them. That lets you know that that apology is sincere, because that thing ought to tear your heart up. You haven't really sincerely apologized if that thing hasn't affected you deeply, so much so that you feel like you've really let them down. It's one of the worst mistakes you've ever made. You want to make sure that they feel that. But also, it starts a process. When you really apologize to someone, it begins a process toward forgiveness. The person may not forgive you right from the beginning because it's a process, because the person is wounded in their heart. If you had a physical wound, you may get stitched up. You may have a bandage, or you may have a cast, but you're still going to feel the residual effects of that particular wound. And so forgiveness is not just saying, okay, I forgive you, everything is better. No, there's still going to be some residual pain that must slowly but surely begin to wane away. And so that means you got to apologize, and then you got to show your apology. You got to show your sincerity. You got to go out of your way to make sure that that person is all right. And maybe they're still feeling the wound of that particular misdeed. And so you may have to come back again and say, you know what? I want to reiterate just how sorry I am. I brought you some flowers. I wrote you I'm writing you, you're going to write them a card. You'll call them up on the phone. How are you today? Is there anything I can do for you? I just want to let you know really how deeply I'm so sorry for what I did. I'm so sorry for how I hurt you. It's my desire to never, ever let that thing happen again as long as I live. I can't guarantee that it won't happen, but it is definitely my intention to never let that thing happen again. And see, so that desire that you have to reconcile and to make that relationship whole again is the reason why you make that sincere apology. And if you can't make it sincerely, then that relationship really does not exist anymore. If it's a real relationship and you really want to make it right, then you will give a sincere apology. I want to thank you for your time. I just want to let you know that we've got a lot of things to share with you. If you ever get a chance, go to my website, solutionswithdrbruce.com. Or if you're in the Long Beach area, you can visit the Praise Temple Church at 3516 Linden Avenue in Long Beach, 90807. I want you to know that we care about you, and we're going to be producing these videos for the sake of helping the body of Christ and helping the people who really want their relationships to grow. So I thank you so much for your time, and may the Lord be with you, and we love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.